Hello, friend. Namaste. Welcome to Astro Impact. So, today we'll be talking about planet Mercury conjunct with different planets, right? What exactly happens when Mercury is conjunct with different planets? Before we have completed Sun, Moon, Mars, and today is the we'll be talking about in this series about Mercury association with different planet. So we have already talked about like Mercury associated with Sun, Moon, and then Mars, right? Still, I want to just cover a very much little bit about Sun and Mercury conjunction. So whenever Sun and Mercury is conjunct, it is called Buddha Aditya Yoga. So in this yoga, what exactly happens is people become very much intelligent, right? This is also considered as very auspicious thing, one of the most celebrated combination in Vedic astrology, right? It is like it combines the intelligence with authority, right, making this native very much articulated about whatever they are speaking, analytical and highly capable of making practical decision. This individual excel in education, business, law, finance, administration, writing, public speaking, right, journalism, politics, and entrepreneurship can be seen. They possess very excellent communication skill, quick learning ability can be seen, and then also a sharp intellect can be seen. If this Mercury is severely combusted or afflicted, however, the native may struggle with nervousness, right, overthinking, or communication issue. So when well placed, this combination bring wisdom, recognition, and professional success. I have seen one more thing. If like someone has B Buddha Aditya Yogi in the Lagna, that child usually speak very late, right? Very late. If it is afflicted, they speak very late because they understand because their mind is very laser sharp. That's why they speak very late. So I have seen this combination whenever the lagna, and then in other parts as well. If it is in second house as well, and it is afflicted severely, this thing can be seen. So Moon and Mercury combination. Let's talk about Moon and Mercury combination. So Moon and Mercury associates with business, right? Moon is also associated with the business. Mercury is very much analytical, whereas Moon is emotional, right? Whenever this blends, the logic with the emotion can be seen, creating a very much curious, adaptable, and intellectually gifted personality can be seen. These individuals like have excellent memory power, communication skill, and creativity. They enjoy learning, teaching, writing, counseling, right, media, marketing, and business. Their ability to understand both facts and emotions make very much skillful whenever it is about skill related to negotiation, advisor. However, if it is afflicted, this may lead to overthinking, right, anxiety, indecisiveness, right, or emotional confusion can be seen. Developing emotional stability allows native to use their intelligence, right, effectively and make balanced decision, right. So whenever moon and Mercury is conjunct by like Mool Trikona or any like aspects, also you can see a dispositor connection as well. If it is conjunct degree wise, also this thing can be seen prominently, right. Okay, now let's talk about what exactly happens when Mercury and Mars is conjunct. So Mercury and Mars is if it is conjunct, you can seek like people will be very brilliant and energetic, right? Strategic mind can be seen. Mars is a courage and Mars is a courage and action, while Mercury provides intelligence and communication skill. These individuals excel in engineering, medicine, law, technology, programming, research, and military strategy. Right? Mathematics and competitive field can be seen very prominent. However, this combination may also produce very much impatient, right? Argumentative behavior can be seen, sarcastic speech, or speaking without thinking if it is afflicted. This thing can be seen. When these are very disciplined, the conjunction create exceptional problem solvers and innovative leaders can be seen from this combination. Since Mercury is analytical intellects, right, and Mars is a action and courage, so one both like mind and then action matches, people definitely will be successful and they will try to strive in any field they will work for, right? So this thing can be seen very prominently when the Mercury and Mars is um, conjunct. So when Mercury and Jupiter is conjunct, what exactly happens when the Mercury and Jupiter is conjunct? So Mercury and Jupiter is conjunct. So what exactly is Mercury? Mercury is intelligent and Jupiter is wisdom. Whenever this intelligent with the wisdom is combined, producing an individual values a knowledge, ethics, right, and continues learning can be seen, right. Mercury is very much logical, while Jupiter governs very highly wisdom, philosophy, morality, right. This native often become teacher, professor, lawyers, consultant, authors, financial advisor can be seen, and astrologer or spiritual mentor can be seen, right. These possess very much excellent judgment and can explain complex idea into simpler manner, right? So this conjunction favors high education, writing, research, public speaking, right? If it is afflicted, it may lead to overconfidence in the knowledge, one's knowledge, right? Indecisiveness can be seen. You will not like take the severe decision, right? So between logic and faith, there will be some kind of conflict, and then faith or unrealistic expectation can be seen. Overall, this is a very much excellent combination for intellectual and spiritual growth, right? So we'll be talking about other combination as well. So Mercury conjunct with Jupiter, you can see this thing, right, prominently. So whenever Mercury and Venus is conjunct, so you can see people will have very much refined taste, right? Very much refined taste, very much artistic nature, charming personality can be seen, a very romantic, having lots of desire for the romance. Mercury enhances the communication while Venus contributes to beauty, creativity, diplomacy, right? And elegance. This individual often possesses a talent in writing, music, literature, fashion, design, media, advertising, marketing, acting, public relationship, and luxury business can be seen. They communicate very gracefully and build relationship very much easily, because whenever they will speak, you will feel like, I mean, the very much honeyest speech, right? Very much sweet speech, very much articulated speech, and you will love to listen to this. Maybe seductive voice can be seen. This combination, right? Conjunction, right? Also supports business partnership and financial success through the creativity, and if it is afflicted may result in indecisiveness, excessive concern with appearance. They will always try to like look how I am looking, am I doing makeup or not, what I am wearing. So they will be very obsessive about their appearance, right? Emotional distraction can be seen whenever this combination is formed, afflicted, and it is formed and it is afflicted. When balanced, it produces excellent communicator and creative professional can be seen from this combination, right? All right, let's move towards Mercury conjunct with Saturn. What exactly happens when Mercury conjunct with Saturn? So Mercury conjunct with Saturn creates a disciplined, practicable, highly analytical mind. These individuals are very much patient, organized, detail oriented people, and very much capable of solving complex problems. through careful planning, right? They want to solve the problem. They excel in research, engineering, law, administrative, like data analysis, auditing, programming, government service, and scientific fields can be seen very much prominently. Saturn provides discipline while Mercury enhances the intellectual ability. So whenever this combination combine, this can form, like if you have discipline and intellectual capacity both, then you can move in your pace and you can make something great and achievable thing. So if it is afflicted, right, if it is afflicted, however, this conjunction may lead to pessimism, right? Pessimism, you will be pessimistic about your life, what's going on your life. You will see like a good beautiful flower, but you will feel like, but this flower has thorn, right? You will not see the beautiful flower, but you will just see the thorn. Exactly, that's why. And also, you can see slow decision making can be seen, anxiety, communication difficulty can be seen if it is afflicted, or excessive self criticism can be seen. If you have Saturn or Mercury, don't self criticize yourself. Don't play a victim card with yourself, because in the long run that will harm your body. And also, Saturn and Mercury, if it is in not afflicted, you can see diseases related to nervous system can be seen. With patience and confidence, this combination produce exceptional scholar, researcher, and administrator can be seen from this combination. So this is excellent combination if it is like not afflicted, and if you do the remedy, this can work magically, right? Okay, now let's talk about what exactly happens when Mercury combines with the Rahu. So right now, if I am talking to you in the YouTube or any Facebook platform, you can see that in any platform I am talking to you. So this is because of Mercury and Rahu, because you are watching me virtually, not in person, right? Rahu amplifies the curiosity, communication skill, right? Business ability, making the native highly successful in technology. Digital marketing can be seen, and artificial intelligence AI. This is the era of AI, so you can do very much beautiful work in the AI, related to AI technology. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can be viral and you can create a good content that will be beneficial to a lot of people. I mean, beneficial to you. You can get great success in this, because if it is not afflicted, because it's always about the consistency when we talk about the this field, right? You can see these people can be good in the politics, right? Because politics requires a raw energy. You have to deceive sometimes, you have to like make secret, you have to do a lot of things, right? To sam dam danda ved, right? To make this happen whenever you have to go in the politics. And you can see you will have persuasive communication skill. International business can be seen, and entrepreneurship can be seen from this communication combination, right? However, if it is afflicted, Rahu may create manipulation, dishonesty, confusion, anxiety, or unethical business practice can be seen. When guided by integrity, this conjunction brings a remarkable success through innovation and modern technology, because we live in the era of AI, internet, right? So in the virtual world, Facebook, Instagram, and all the stuffs that can make you massive success if you have this combination, right? You can be a good actor as well if you have Mercury Rahu. Okay, let's talk about Mercury conjunct with Ketu. What exactly happens when Mercury conjuncts with Ketu? So, Mercury, if conjuncts with Ketu, you will have very much intuitive and philosophical mind, right? You will be very much deeply analytical about anything. Ketu encourages you to be detached from superficial knowledge, pushes the native towards research, spirituality, astrology, psychology, mathematics, physiology, right? Philosophy, occult science can be seen, right? So I mean, this individual often possesses extraordinary intuition and ability to understand hidden patterns that other overlooks can be seen. They excel in research, data analysis, right? Investigation, healing, and spiritual study can be seen. However, if it is afflicted, this conjunction may create communication difficulties, social withdrawals, overanalysis, or indecisiveness can be seen. Spiritually developed native with this placement often became brilliant researcher, teacher, or spiritual guides. So these were like things related to Mercury conjuncts with all different planet. So whenever Mercury conjunct with the Ketu, you will have very much refined taste. You want, if you are artist, you will be a very much refined artist. Maybe you will be doing very much mandala art or something like that, which requires small detail to be fulfilled, right? So this thing can be seen whenever the Mercury is combined with all this planet. If you like the like series of our Mercury combined with all the planets, please like and then subscribe to our channel. If you are new to here, subscribe our channel and you can write to the things whatever you like to feel, wherever what combination you have in your chart and how it is affecting your life. You can write in the comment box. And with this, thank you so much. Please subscribe to Astro Impact. Thank you so much. Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev. Thank you so much.